same series we were doing before. All right, so we're gonna be working on from this type of gripping. Okay, so my friend is giving me a hard time. Yeah, so I'm gonna start making this grip here and trying to get it off my hip. So making this angle, changing the tension. So if he's putting it down on my hip, I'm taking it off, pushing it across, creating an arm drag situation. Now I'm gonna make sure that he can't face me, but once he reacts, I get my head on the other side while scooping the leg right here. I get it as best as I can all the way in. Once I feel I'm very nice and tight over here, then I try to open my legs. If not, I keep it nice and tight over here, or else I'm gonna give him space. Step on the ground, move a little bit if you can, stretch your leg, make it easier to get on the mount. Start underhooking and sitting up nice and high where you can drop your weight on his stomach. Let's do it on this side. So one more time. This tension he's creating here, I need to take it off. So I get my hips up, push his arm across and away from me. I try to use my knuckles here on his wrist, pushing and not pulling, or else he's gonna pull his arm out and I lose that grip. So I'm here. Once I grab it, go around this wrist and push it across, and I hold on to the lat here. Some people feed the sleeve to your other hand here, but I don't need that right now. I'm not taking the back. Going here, he comes up a little bit, hook, boom. I lock my legs a little higher if I can, because he's gonna be starting to move. Yeah, step on the ground if I have to. Some people don't have to, or you can just create this pendulum situation. Leg straight. Use your free hand to start underhooking, coming up high, so we can attack that arm. Some of us have a mobility to move our hips a little bit more in those situations. So once we get to here, sometimes when we go for the scoop, we're able to move our hips more perpendicular all the way here, keeping his posture down. Now I'm gonna use the fabric here to hold on to him. Okay, or else if I lose him, he pops up really fast. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna loosen up my elbow a little bit just to go over his head, keep it nice and tight, and push his forehead away, or his face away with my forearm, and then lock right here, right behind my elbow on his neck. Heels down, don't put your toes down. Heels down, creating more tension on his neck here. Try to move your hip a little bit out, and then put your knees together. Okay, and then now you can start attacking for the wrist here, and then hips up and then heels down, not pushing him away, right? I want to just connect him more to me and eventually extend. Let's move more, I guess, this way, yeah. Round, so hold, open, push, throw. A little bit to the side, just to make sure you guys now pinch your knees together, hand on the wrist, boom, finish right here. Now I'm gonna go towards the back. Actually, I think we did the arm right here. We did the arm on the arm bar from this side, from this arm. Yeah. The straight, right?
Yeah. The razor arm over front, over down.
Yeah. Yeah. So same thing, but now this time I'm gonna attack the other arm. Here, I come around, boom, okay, and I feel like he's stretching this arm over here on me and just trying to hug me and stretching it forward, right? I'm gonna go and start creating space, boom. Now I got it nice and tight, but then I tighten my ear to my shoulder, bringing my arm out of here, trying to catch nice and straight. This elbow here locks, I grab onto my own elbow, extend myself to make sure that I have my ear to his wrist, make sure that the elbow is pointing up to the ceiling, and then I eventually make sure everything is nice and tight, and then I extend and then crunch down, okay? Make sure that the elbow's here. If the elbow moves a little bit, I lose that leverage that I created. So pull the elbow, make sure it's facing the ceiling, and then you can crunch down. Back, right? Okay. Same grips, arm drag. This time, I would like to go to the back and make some points, or even get into a more dominant position. I step on the ground to move my hip out of the way a little bit, making it more easier for me to move my hips. Elbow comes close to my to my ribs here, making it easier for you to start posturing up. You see how he can also come up. So make sure you're holding on to him where it's harder for him to face you. Touching him here, my chest is touching his shoulder. Knee goes to the ground. So it's easier for me to support myself and come up. Now I can go for this arm or this arm, depending on his reaction. I'm still going to attack the same arm, even if I pull the sleeve across, which I'm going to do. It really depends on how your mobility is going to be on this one here. So I'm going to bring this way. I'm going to try to step on my foot, right foot that's right here on his ankle, his hip on the ground, hitting him with my hamstring, sliding my knee up, getting to this S-mount situation. I'm attacking the top arm here. So I'm going to start leaning my body in towards the legs, throw my leg over, either finish on the top or throw my leg over and start digging here to finish for the arm bar. Goes a little bit this way. So same thing. Cross, grab the lat, move yourself a little, make the space. If you need to hold on to control for a little bit more while he's moving around, then hold on to him a little bit. Bring your elbow when you're ready. Now you can use your knee to help you get control and balance. Pull the sleeve from there around like a clock. Now my knee, if it stays close to him, I'm gonna fall on top of my knee. It's gonna be very hard for me to move. That's why I need to bring my knee up and slide. Now I stay heavy on here. Start getting my Kimura grips if I have to, right? If not, I can start digging for my arm bar, throwing my leg over, right? If he starts defending on top here, try to avoid all this problem here when you sit down and sit back. Here, it's hard to deal with the situation here. Once you get to here, deal with the situation in here, right? So we're gonna start worrying about this situation first, and then we eventually break the locks over here and we fix this, okay? Or you can start bringing a far elbow to you and start attacking other limbs. Cool? All right, and then the knee arm, right?
Yeah. Belly down.
Mm-hmm. So now my friend kind of like pushed me back when I was about to go dig towards his back. I'm here, came up a little bit, and then he kind of like pushes me and gave me this arm. Yeah, this arm came up, and now it's giving me more of an opportunity to attack this arm than that one. That one's a little further away from me now, right? Now I'm gonna start hugging this arm, throwing my top leg over his head and his shoulder, pinching my knees together around the shoulder here. So I'm gonna hug the arm, grab something. Even if he's trying to hide it, I'm gonna hug it, put my head on the ground like I just did. Knee comes around, pinch the shoulders, turn your head to the legs here so I can start reaching for his legs. If he's not holding on to himself here, you start reaching for the wrist and make more control. So if he's not here, reach and start stretching out the arm. If not, it's okay. Ankle is best. If not, you can grab the pants, bring it to you, start hugging the leg, and then start rotating your hips to the ground here. Now, all the way around, I like to have my leg behind the neck, pinch your knees together, and you can finish here, or you can just throw your legs over the head and finish there. One more time, a little bit quicker. Yeah, it's the same thing. Shoulder bar, same shit. So boom, boom. Hip out a little bit, came up, he pushed back, come all the way around, throw my leg, pinch my knees, hip to the ground, grab the pants, pull it to you, throw over, boom, throw the legs over, and now start worrying about the wrist, thumb, and then finish.